All right, Congressman Ronny Jackson, thank you so much for being with us. Joining us now, Fox News contributor Miranda Devine, Project 21 chairman Horace Cooper is with us. Miranda, you know the Bidens better than anybody. Let's get your thoughts on all this.
Well, I mean, it's interesting hearing Dr. Ronny Jackson there. If you remember how open he was during Trump's first administration, he would stand up there at the podium and get grilled by a whole lot of really aggressive and sort of nosy questions from the media. And they were completely incurious when it came to Joe Biden. And, you know, Joe Biden and Jill Biden, they brought this Dr. Kevin O'Connor, who's not an MD, he's an osteopath, and they made him White House physician. And it can have only been because they trusted him as a family friend and part of Biden Inc., the family business. They trusted him to keep their secrets. You know, excuse me for being cynical, but these people have lied to us for the entire presidency and the 2020 campaign about Joe Biden, about his cognitive fitness, and now we find out they had another deeper secret, which was a cancer diagnosis. As every doctor has said, it's very difficult to believe that this has suddenly come upon him at such an advanced stage. You know, obviously wish him the best. No one would wish even their worst enemy to have cancer. But again, it's the lies and delusions of the Biden family. Again, this is a scandal that has caused so much trouble for this country. He was the most disastrous president, and he was president just 119 days ago. He had his finger on the nuclear button 119 days ago. On his watch, 2 big wars. On his watch, 10 million plus illegal migrants came to this country. And the idea that he was going to run again with these serious mental and physical problems is beyond irresponsible. And I count Jill Biden, as well as Joe Biden, Jill Biden and their inner sanctum as really culpable for it. And I'm not sure if anything can be done about it, but there should be at least full transparency. And lastly, no one buys the timing. The timing right on the heels of the Her audio coming out that Joe Biden fought tooth and nail to keep private, and right 2 days before this Tapper and Thompson tell-all comes out, again exposing the lies that they told. So it's again Joe Biden playing the sympathy card, which he has done throughout his career.
You know, Horace, this is the easiest cancer to detect, the easiest to cure when you catch it early. But in light of the fact that it was institutional lying about his cognitive decline from both the White House and the legacy media mob, I guess nothing at this point should shock any of us.
Look, what we're able to comprehend here is that this is not an accidental diagnosis. Now, I'm not a doctor. I'm just saying that what the overwhelming consensus is that this ailment, this sickness, this cancer diagnosis had been around. Now, the question is, has it been around for 2 years? Highly unlikely. Has it been around for 4 years? Maybe more likely. Has it been around for 6 or 8 years? Very likely. I mention that to say, therefore, there are more people than just immediate family members and a personal physician who are aware of it. This party, which I was on your program last week, and I said they had to have the emergency rescue alert. Well, the alarm has gone off. They've fallen, and they can't get up. And now we find out that someone has been digging a hole underneath the tomb where the body sits. That's where their party is right now. We're going to have to find out who selected the senior cabinet officers when this man had his cognitive decline and his medical illness. all of these major decisions were likely being made by players who knew what was going on even before he ran for office.
All said. I can't disagree. Horace Cooper, Miranda Devine, thank you both. Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.